And there we are. Hello. Welcome, everyone, to another glorious day on the farm. Haha. Good to be back. Good to be back. One could say. One does say. I say. Hey, babe. That's what I say. Good to see you in chat. Right. What are we doing today? Well, other than the obvious, which is farming. Yeah, we're going to be sugar beet harvesting today. But before that, there is a very important job that needs to be taken care of, and it's over here in this field. You can probably see I've kind of started the job. Yeah, that is planting, because we need to get these fields planted. And these are big fields, and I didn't want to waste a whole load of time going round and round in circles. So I've done one of them already, and I'm kind of part way through another one. So we'll carry on from this point. Now, you may ask, why canola? Well, canola is going to give us, let's see here, canola, you see, when it's eventually ready, it'll be next year before it's ready. Well, next year in-game, not next year. That'll be a long time. But canola actually allows us to utilize canola with a reduced quantity of milk to make butter. So more efficiency, you know. Plus we can have both of these active at the same time and it'll produce twice the amount of butter. See, same amount of cycles per month, but this one takes a third of the amount of butter when it's substituted with canola oil. So that's why we're planting some canola. But the big job for today is this field here, number 6. And this field, let me just jump into this thing here. This field is almost ready. Almost ready for harvesting. So I brought the machine over from the shop. It's been sat there patiently waiting. And now it's here, patiently waiting. So we're going to crack on because they're not ready yet. And we need to get this field done before we can move forward a few months in order to get it sorted. So I bought this thing. You might recognize it. It's the same one that we had on Silver Run, but we never got to use it because I bought the wrong machine. Go figure, right? Go figure. Right. But it has been so far an awesome piece of kit. Very heavy piece of kit, I will say. I've had to bring out the big tractor today in order to get it to behave itself, you know. None of our other machines were capable. And it does have a rather insane turning circle, as you may notice here. It does take its time to turn around, being so long, but it's amazing. I love it. It's a really fancy piece of kit. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, if I could actually utilize the full working width, it would be even better. But I seem to not be able to drive in a straight line to save my life today. Right, there we go. I think it's just because I'm always scared of missing little bits, you know. I never want to... I don't want to cut myself, you know. So I always overcut myself in this case. Or is it overcut and then undercut? I don't know. I don't know. It's one of those two. put them together whatever way round you fancy in whatever fashion you want. Hang on a second, why is that? Hang on, is that still planting? It is still planting. It's changed the texture though. How very bizarre. Is it still putting fertilizer on? No, it's not. We're not out of fertilizer. Okay, that's slightly weird. I don't know why it started doing that, but... Is it because we're actually out of fertilizer? We certainly have plenty of seed. Let's see what it does. Because it was all going swimmingly. Pretty sure it had. Unless the counter glitched out. Because you can't see it, it's just behind my portrait there, but it would appear that we are out of fertilizer, which is an odd one because it didn't tell me. It still said, oh, wait. Oh no, that's extra seed? Oh, interesting. Okay, I messed up. I've got to get some more fertilizer. That's an embarrassing start. Oh no. Let's just get the rest of this. Oh. There's even more embarrassing moment. I pushed the wrong button. Pushed the wrong button and unloaded everything that I've just reloaded. How about that for a malarkey? Alright. There's that silly overlay again. Got to disable that. Oh. Stuff going flying everywhere. Right. Pop that there. Right. Get this reloaded again. And then we'll bring some fertilizer over to it. I think I should have some bags of fertilizer somewhere. Or at least I hope I do. I don't really want to have to take the whole contraption back to the shop just to fill it up with fertilizer, you know? That'd be slightly annoying. It's not close enough. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that was the standby tank, seemingly. Now, let me see. Where do I have some fertilizer? I'm pretty sure I've got some around here somewhere. Is that fertilizer? That is... Oh, that's definitely fertilizer. That is definitely fertilizer. Right, let's grab the on tractor here. And we'll get this reloaded and get it delivered. Oh, too close to the wall there. It's all good. There we go. Is that actually fertilizer? I can never tell. Hang on, I know how to work out what that is. Let's just have a look in the shop. It is fertilizer. Okay, cool. We'll load this up as well. We may as well. I don't know what the capacity of this machine is. Oh, wait. What is it? Wait, what? What are you doing? No, stop emptying fertilizer into that. Ah. That's not what I wanted it to do. It's just dumped a whole bunch of fertilizer into that greenhouse there. Right. Okay, we'll get these loaded up. Also, look guys, once I put this down, it's doing it again. Stop it, come over here. Get away from that. Look at these lovely boxes of cookies. Variety Pack Farm cookies. How about that, eh? Beautiful. We'll be selling those in a couple of months. We have quite a few of those already in... Oh, and I've just noticed the bread. Remember all that wheat we had? Well, it's now bread. We have 3,854 litres of fertiliser here. Hopefully that will be enough to do the field. Can I try and successfully reverse this thing? It's like a dolly is the reverse of the direction that you think you're going to need. Nope, that's going terribly. Tell you what, let's just do that. I need to unpack it first. There we are. Is it not going to take it? Why is it not taking it? You awkward machine, you. Oh, no. Let's try this. Okay, that didn't work. That just fell over. Hopefully these will work fine. Pop those down there. Hopefully we can get this show on the road again. Ah, there we go. There we go. Hey, Thice, good to see ya. How you doing, my friend? Right. That is that sorted. Right. Let's see if I can actually get this field finished now. Get this guy out of the way for now. Plonk him over there. And let's continue. That's better. Now we've got fertilizer. It's a good job I noticed that. Oh, no problem, Thice. Don't you worry if you aren't able to join. That's fine as well, you know. Studying is important, so, you know, make sure you don't... So make sure you don't not pay attention to that because you want to join in here, you know. Make sure you get that sorted. Hello, Groot. Hello to you too. Right. Hopefully this will line up better now. There we are. Marvellous. Yeah, that works fine. Absolutely dandy. Ooh, nearly exam time, eh, Thais? Yeah, definitely. Pay attention to that. Exams are important, you know. I'll have to go back over and refertilise that little strip there in a little while. Oh, that's okay, babe. No worries. Yeah, Natalie's not been feeling too good today. She's had a bit of an upset stomach and everything that goes along with that. Sadly, it's been very bad for her. So any well wishes that you care to pass in her direction, I'm sure will be very well received. She's been a little trooper about it as well, I will say, you know. I may have to weed these fields at some point, but I think for the time being, just getting the planting over and done with will be sufficient. So a few more passes here. If I can actually keep the full working width going, like I said earlier, it would help immensely in getting this job done quicker. There we go. There we are. Right, now let's see if I can actually try and follow this line a little closer this time. It's not the straightest line in the world, either way you look at it, but at least if I can follow the line as closely as possible, I'll be making use of the full width of the machine. That's the most important thing, you know, so yeah. Let's... Oh, no, I'm going in too much again. Out a little, out a little. Come on. I suppose I could just go completely straight and just... Actually, if I go completely straight, I might just... Yeah, just be able to nick that off there. Perfect. Right, and then if I can do this right, I may actually be able to straighten this line up. Oh, no, it's curving too much. Alright, no matter. But I will eventually get there. Curvy line or not. It's probably infuriating for some people watching me zigzag around this field. I do apologise. Like, my driving is better in real life, thankfully. Look at I'm making wave patterns in my field. I'm planting canola, Groot. Yes, canola. You can't actually see the little things, but the little icons next to the speedometer there, unfortunately, because of where my camera is placed. But yes, we are planting canola. There we go. Right. I wonder if I kind of keep it on this sort of heading, I wonder if I can equal this out at all. Oh no, way too far over. Okay, that's better. Yes, it's for the milk, Groot. We have the Butterco mod installed, which allows us to make milk out of canola oil. Well, allows us to make butter out of canola oil and a reduced amount of milk. So that's why we're doing some canola to increase our our butter production. And we'll get there eventually with the right words in the right order. 342 hours, Groot, huh? Good grief. I can't say I can boast as many hours on Calmsden, but it's certainly one of my most... get over there. See, that's what I wanted to avoid doing, was missing a bit. Yeah, I can't say I can boast that many hours on this map, but it's certainly one of my it's certainly one of my favourite maps, I will say, in terms of maps played. Actually, another one of my most favourite maps is actually one of the base game maps, and it's the French one. What's it called? Bailon. Baileron. Something like that, isn't it? Yeah. Baileron. Bailon. I'm terrible at pronunciations. But yeah, I really like that map as well. I like, out of the base game maps, I think that's my favourite. Bailon. Ballon. Something like that. Yes. Something like that. I apologise in advance to speakers of the French language. I am terrible at this. Oh boy. Probably doesn't help my pronunciation that this lip up here has a terribly large ulcer on it at the moment. And so I'm trying to keep it still when I speak, which is why you may notice me speaking out of the right-hand side of my mouth more than the left-hand side of my mouth. Yeah, that's because it hurts to speak. Yeah. Which is not fun. It's an ongoing problem with myself, I will say. The whole mouth ulcer business. Very unpleasant. Right, let's get that little strip before we start going back up again. We'll come at it from this direction. That's maybe a bit too steep. There we are. Marvellous. Right, let's get this last bit done. Go back, redo the fertiliser on that bit that we missed, and then we can jump forward to the sugar beets, because that's what I really want to do today. That's what I want to get on to. Some sugar beet harvesting. That should be alright at that kind of angle there, shouldn't it? Yes. Wow. 2 hours a day, eh, Groot, on this map. That's quite impressive. That really is very impressive, you know? That's a lot of time and effort to put into this game. Very impressed. And my OCD is not going to allow me to miss that bit over there, which I'd completely forgotten about. So let's get that bit whilst we're here. There we are. Right. Up, down. We should be good. There we are. Lovely, lovely. Okay. Oh, and we should have just enough fertilizer as well. That's pretty good. Yep, 850 litres and falling, but we have literally got this little bit to do. 800 litres. Right, 750 litres of fertiliser left to do that little bit and that strip that we missed. Should be good enough, I think. It should all, because we have precision farming, it should only be putting the fertiliser onto the actual spots that we need. It shouldn't be using it unnecessarily. So, oh yes, now it's dropping a lot slower. It's only this little tiny strip here. Fantastic. Right. This thing is awesome. Right, let's get this last little bit done. Oh yes, that's 600 litres of fertiliser. About 550. Yeah, not a problem at all. There we go. Ah. Thanks. Thank you for asking. I'm doing pretty well. Yeah. Apart from being on the funky shift at work this week, which is kind of throwing my rhythm off a bit. It's not that enjoyable, sadly. It's late nights and all weekend, which is a really kind of unfortunate layout for me. The late nights I can deal with the late nights, but I like having my weekends as my weekends. You know, I really do. And it kind of messes up my SnowRunner schedule, but we're going to be doing that tomorrow instead. So not too bad. Not great, but not too bad. Right, let's just park this over here for now. There we go. But other than that, I'm actually doing pretty well. So that's those fields done nicely. Everything sorted out there. Sorted out there. Yeah, we need to deal with the grass field, but, you know, it's manageable for now. These fields are ruining my scores, though, you know. They really are, because I'm just not using them at all. That grass field is really terrible to get to. That is a really bad field, number 4. But we'll figure that out later, what to do with them. So, all the animals are looking good. Everything's been planted. All of the productions are looking pretty good. Yeah, they're all looking pretty good. Let's turn on the raisins, because we have loads of grapes in there now. Distributing. We're gonna. That's butter. That's not been made, so only the chocolate is doing. Is the chocolate going to the bakery by any chance? No, it's not. I noticed a problem here. When we put the bakery down last time, it messed up some of my distribution things because it starts sending the eggs and the butter and the strawberries here, which I don't actually want. I want the bakery purely for making bread because we're making cookies instead. Honestly, I kind of wish there was a way to stop it distributing to certain locations. That would be very handy. Speaking of the bread, though, let's just take a peek at this. Let's move these out of the way. There we are. That's a lot of bread. Got some more spawning as well here. We are going to have plenty of things to sell very soon. There we go. Lots of bread. Just leave it out in the rain. It will be perfectly fine. Since when does bread go off, right, guys? When does bread lasts forever, right? That's a thing these days. Get upright, you. Go on. There we go. Much better. Okay, and I think the rest of everything is pretty good for now. So we move these raisins to one side just so that any more can spawn nice and easy without any problems. Right. Then I think we can skip time. Ooh. So let's put ourselves into the next month. I think we'll have to time skip twice in order to get the sugar beets ready. But oh, no more space to place wool. Oh dear. That's a lot of wool. This wool spawn is terribly small. But at least we do have this wee little building just to sort it out there. Alright. They're still fine. They're fine. Cows are still fine. Everything is good. How are the productions doing? Let's have a wee little lucky ducks here. See what is going well. I think we may have to do some manual... Oh. Yeah, we'll have to do some manual distributions before we just head to the next month, I think, just to make sure that everything is... Wrong way. Da, 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 da. Ooh. Right, start making a new pile of accessories over there for later. Come on. Any more? I know there was some more. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Any more to spawn? No, that looks good. Okay, let's jump over to this guy. Oh, this has sprouted, and indeed we'll have to get the sprayer on this later. But for now, it's more important to start the sugar beet harvest as soon as possible. We can weed this at any point in time before we harvest, so... Oh, clothing's going well there, that's nice to see. Now then, where is the butter? Right here. Marvellous. This needs to go into the old factorino. Is that butter? Yes, unsalted butter. Delicious. Any more? Nope, that will be it for this one. So swing around and drop this off in the cookie factory. But I think our other place will probably have made some as well, maybe. Maybe not. Let's quickly check our other production. Ah, no. Okay, so that is still distributing accordingly. Actually, I think this place might only be producing chocolate at the moment, so I think we're good. Let's just double check. So that's fine. Oh, hey, we've got plenty of chaff. Let's put some of that on the making. That's fine. Oh, hey, we may as well turn that on. It's got some solid fertilizer in it now. Oopsie. Let's see now. So this has the butter and the chocolate and the raisins and the sugar and everything. So these should now start up again. Because as you can see here, guys, we've got a lot of sugar cookies. We've got strawberry cheesecake cookies, oatmeal raisins, but we're missing the chocolate ones. That's what's holding us back mostly from producing even more cookies. You know, turn those clothes off for now. Oof, good grief, we have 44,000 litres of clothing. Oh boy, that's gonna... Let's just empty that out. We have a lot. Ooh, the pig food's getting full as well here. Oi, 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 so much stuff to consider. I don't know what to do with this pig food. I wonder if I can just set it to selling. If I just set it to selling, will it just sell it? I don't know if there's anywhere to sell pig food. Whether it'll just get rid of it. It's kind of a useless product for us at the moment. I mean, it'd be nice to do pigs, but they just seem a bit pointless, you know. You just raise them for money and sell them, and as long as they've got food, they make a little bit of money, but if they don't have food, they drop in value. It's a bit... Just seems a bit... Considering all the other ways we have of making money, I don't think it's entirely necessary, you know. So, yeah, we're just going to ignore that. Oh, my lord, where are all these eggs coming from? That's annoying. They're coming from the distribution method. They're coming from here. They should be going... Wait, why? Where are these eggs coming from? Because I'm not putting them in the trigger. Alright, I'm not putting these eggs in the trigger, so I don't know. Let's just have those eggs set to storing. There we go. That'll have spawned them. It's empty! Yes! Finally, I can escape. I can use this guy for other things now. And the first thing I'm going to do is head over here to the old... Well, that's a lot of strawberries we've got there as well now. Oh. Head over here and empty the pig food into this thing. We may just have to get pigs just in order to use the pig food, you know? But that's... Yeah, I don't think that's going to sell, is it? So, never mind. Just store it still. Okay, there's that. And then we also needed to clear out. Oof, that's a lot of raisins. You can produce some serious amounts of raisins from these things, that's for sure. Right. Then we need a quick couple of bales into the TMR factory just to keep it producing. Go. And a couple of straw bales. That'll do marvellously. Let's just grab hold of this one, push the other one over. Or in this case, lose it entirely. Those in there. That should be everything hunky-dory. Check on the raisins again. When is the best time to sell raisins anyway? Because I think we're going to have more than we need for making cookies, so we may have to sell some of these. When is the best time for raisins, actually? Oh, October. Oh, kind of now almost. Next month. Oh, hey, that's actually fine because we can sell those next month. Excellent. But right now, ooh, quick check of the old shopperino, see what's here. Ooh, that's a nice big tractor. Ooh, it even has... Why is the anniversary 27,000 more? Does it add any extra power? No, it just adds some white stripes. How very, very odd. Hey, Swift! Hello! Long time no see! Things are going rather well, I would say, actually, at the moment. Oh, let's have some big chunky tyres on that boy. Yeah. I think we're going to get this guy. Just for an added kind of vehicle around the farm, you know, because having a really big machine here is going to be... Oh, that's a lot of added weight we can add, but yeah, why not? Let's add it on. We have the money. Boom. Very nice. There's a new tractor for us. Perfect. Vehicle leasing costs. What have I got leased? Oh, okay. Don't need that. Take that back to the shop with ye. Okay, and everything else should be fine. So let's spring forward. Actually, you know, speaking of springing forwards, it's daylight savings here in the UK on Sunday. Sunday coming. So at 2 o'clock, well, usually about 2 a.m, something like that, 1 a.m, 2 a.m. in the morning, something like that, the clocks will jump forward an hour. So we lose an hour of sleep, which is delightful. Especially considering that I'm working all weekend. I'd really appreciate that extra hour in bed. Thank you very much, daylight savings. We have farmers to thank for it. How ironic, eh? And it's raining. That's just perfect. The good old British countryside, isn't it? Just as you want to start harvesting your crops, it starts raining. Right. When is it going to stop raining? Oh my lord. It's raining for a while. Let's just put the speed up and see if we can get the rain to stop. Look at that horrible grey sky there. It's getting worse. It's like being in a monsoon. Okay, it's supposed to start clearing up apparently after 11, so hopefully it does. Because we need to start harvesting soon. Come on now, weather. There we go. An hour late. Weather forecast. You just can't trust it, can you? There we are. Right. One quick little stop before we carry on, and that is to get any butter that has been produced here and dump it on into the cookie factory. There we go, another 6 pallets of butter. Oh, well, you're most welcome to, Swift. Thank you for joining us. You know, it has actually been quite a while since you've been able to catch a stream. It's definitely good to see you again, you know. Always like it when an old face pops back in. Oh my lord. So many grapes, man. We will be selling those, thankfully. The grapes are finished. Oh. And the old... Oh, that's... You see, this is what happens when you have so many productions going at the same time. It becomes impossible to keep on top of them all. You start going into OCD mode where it's like, nope, must make sure this factory's doing what it's supposed to, and this factory and all the rest. I'm going to have to get some more... get some more of that stuff. What is it? The mineral feed. 28,000 litres. Crikey Moses, look at this go. We're going to have a full truck here. We have to go and deliver that later on. Hey, there's another butter pallet that I missed. Hey, have you been trying out Phase 9, by the way, Swift? Because I've been really enjoying that, I will say. I think it's a fantastic little expansion. But, yeah, Monster Hunter World, huh? I keep meaning to try that. It was available for free on PlayStation Plus. And I did download it, and I've been meaning to try it. And I never have. And now I've got obsessed with, what is it, Sonic Frontiers, which Natalie bought the other day. And I've spent too many hours on Sonic Frontiers, so I should get my rear in gear and give Monster Hunter Worlds a try. Nope, more bread. Let's eat so much bread. We are going to be inundated with bread. Is that all the bread? I think that's all the bread. For now. Yeah, that's all the bread for now. So that's good there. It's a game you don't like until you like it. I have heard that the difficulty curve for Monster Hunter games, just in general, is quite steep. I did try one a long time ago, and I think I picked up a. I can't remember what it was. Was it a bow class? I think it was a bow class. I can't remember what it was called, but I think it was a giant harpoon gun thing that looked amazing. Um, and I literally couldn't get a single shot off at any time because I just kept getting thwacked and thrown across the field. It was rather a rather crazy experience. And I sadly didn't go back to it after that. I got kind of disheartened by my lack of ability to play the game. But I think it like Monster Hunter kind of sits in the same genre as kind of Elden Ring and Dark Souls, I would say, because it's they those kind of games strike me as brutally hard, but once you kind of get the gist of them, get kind of the nuance of how they play and how to do certain things, I think can become really fun. So I will have to give it a try at some point. It's just watching some beginner guides. Yeah, that's not a bad idea actually, Swift. The main events are all boss fights. Most of the game is boss fights. Yeah. That sounds about right. Actually, that kind of sounds like what I've heard. Yeah. Right. Are these ready? Oh no, they're still growing. Interesting. Did we plant them late? They are still growing. We've got to go another month. Oh my lord. Okay. I didn't really want to spend any time selling stuff right now. These are all garden centre. That's the best price there, isn't it? For the raisins. Manure and slurry. What about these variety packs? When are they best? November. So we don't have to sell those yet. But we do have to sell. Oh, we missed the best price for them, but actually that's not a bad price, so I might just sell those straight off and get the raisins sold as well. So let's get the raisins sold, because I think we've got far too many of them for any kind of logical necessity. Although, to be fair, I could probably just skip selling them and sell them next year if necessary. I think I might, because, yeah, if I start messing around with these grapes now, guys, I'm going to be going back and forth for ages, and I really do want to get on to the sugar beet harvest, you know? And it's not like we're strapped for cash at this moment in time. So we'll load them up, but I think I might wait to sell them. Just so that we can progress. Because that's a lot of grapes. Raisins. Super farmer. Yeah, exactly. Swift. Yeah, I love the super strength mod in this. I don't think I could actually play the game otherwise, because I know like the most realistic way to do it is to like use a front loader or like a telehandler or something like that to move pallets around. But I'm really bad at that. I'm really bad. I am so bad at manipulating things with the grabber. And B, it is very slow. And you know, I like to get things done, you know? I like to sort things. Oh, the cows are out of food. So let's go and give them some food. And then I think we'll probably be able to move on. Hopefully, anyway. Oh, that's a tree, Lynx. Come on now. Get out of the tree. Hooah. Here we come, cows. I bring food and tasty morsels. I do hope it is the next month that I can actually start harvesting these sugar beets. Whoa. Ah! Never lands the right way round, does it? Just cartwheel the thing into the cow shed. Right. Right. Here you go, cows. Sheep are fine. The chickens are fine. All the productions are fine. Alright. Wow, they took all of that. And it didn't even fill their trough. That's a lot of TMR. Right. Let's do this. Come on, sugar beets. Be ready. Be ready, sugar beets. Please, please, please. Oh, dear. Yes! It's ready! Fantastic. What are those fields? Oh, cotton and corn. Interesting. I wonder if there's some contracts for those. Those will be big ones. Oh yeah, look at that. Sunflowers. Oh, it's not corn, it's sunflowers. But yeah, sunflowers and cotton. There's some big contracts if we ever wanted to do those. Crikey. Yeah, wow. Okay. Probably not. So, they're good, they're still good, they're still good. And our productions are probably overloaded in some places. Yeah, that needs tending to at some point. Those will need tending to at some point, but we are actually starting to really, in fact, what I can do is chocolate chip cookies. I can turn those off because now we've got kind of like a similar amount of the sugar, the chocolate chip, the oatmeal raisin, and the strawberry cheesecake cookies. We just need these two. So that will allow us to put our chocolate to better use. Yeah, looking good. Fabric is going good there. Turn clothes back on again. TMR is out of stuff, but that's all right for now. That needs a refill of milk. But none of that matters because it is now sugar beet harvesting time. Yes. I've been waiting for this. Oh. Here we go. I love these big machines. Dum da dum dum dum. Are you coming in, Thais? Awesome. There we go. Wow, this is filling up quite quickly actually. This is with the biggest capacity tank as well. Did this one have a capacity, or am I thinking of a different mod? I think I might be thinking of a different mod actually. I think I might be thinking of the Roper by Misty Cat that isn't on the mod hub. So I can't use it here because I only use mods that are on the mod hub so that you guys can join us without too much hassle. This is a nice big header as well. I mean, it would be awesome to have like a 20-meter header, but that's just unrealistic. This thing has like a really good header on it for sugar beets. But yeah, we are going to have quite a few of these. Quite a few full capacity tanks here. Good grief, that's 24,000 litres already. And we haven't even made it halfway around the headland. Oh wow. Okay guys, take your bets. Oh, there we go. How many hundreds of thousands of litres of sugar beet are we going to get off this field? Or are we going to get into the millions? I wouldn't be surprised if we see like a million. I really wouldn't. Because that's 30,000 litres already. That's quite mad. I don't even know why I wanted all of this sugar. Why on earth did I plant so much sugar beet? I mean, I guess we'll never need sugar ever again. But, yeah. It's a bit crazy. Yes, Dice. Yes, Dice. We do have a trailer. If you pick up one of the little pickup trucks with the dumper back on them, there should be one that's empty, and that will have a very large capacity. So I actually think the blue one that I left in the cowshed will probably be the best one for the moment. That's the closest one we have. Might actually want to get another one of these machines, otherwise this might take quite a while. Oh, 95%. Coming up on 44,000 litres here. This is pretty mad. There we are. 45,000 litres and we're full. Hey babe, how you doing? Scooting around there. Right, where did this guy go? I'll bring this guy over as well, actually. Just so that we've got a couple of vehicles on standby. Oh, why can't I drive through that fence? What is this? See ya, Thice. I'm gonna get there first, but ooh. Still a race. Can I catapult myself? Whoa! Nope, wheelie spin. Woo! Oh, still feeling bad, eh, babe? That sucks. There we are. Nice, nice, nice. Where did you park the other one? Ah, just over there. Yeah, I think I might get a second harvester, Theiss, because otherwise this might take a while. Let's see here. Beat technology. Here we go. Here we go. This is the geezer we want. Lease that. 25,000. Yeah, that sounds good to me. And then we'll take one of these as well. Lease that. Perfect. Hey Bart, good to see ya. Yes, Natalie isn't feeling very well. She's had a very upset stomach today. Nothing too major, you know. It's not really bad, but has been very uncomfortable for her. Now, can I get out of here? Also, Swift, yes, I do upload all of these streams. Ooh, can I get out of here without the header trailer? Interesting. I do upload all of these streams to YouTube once they're done. They usually go live. Usually go live like the next day. You know, after they've been streamed here on Twitch. So, yes, I do upload them. Oh, hang on, that's a tree. Right, let's unfold whilst we're en route. That's a wall. Can't drive through that. Yeah, it's not been the best day for her, you know. Oh, man. Now I've got to come straight on at that gate, otherwise I'm not going to be able to get through it. Which means I've got to do a whole load of reversing. Backing and forthing. I should have just hired a header trailer as well, but it seems like too much messing around. Oh, can I get through this gate? Uh-oh. No, I'm going to have to lift it over here, because that gate is, whoop, too narrow. Uh-oh. What have I done? I'm stuck. There we go. Okay. Time to go. I'm just going to pick a direction and plow my way through the field. Beautiful. La 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 la. Go, harvester, go! Actually, Swift, I don't know. I don't know if I would stream Monster Hunter. I think I would probably want to give it a go first and kind of, you know, work out if I can actually play it successfully. But it may be one that I could add to my roster at some point down the line. I have actually been thinking of changing out the game that we do here on Thursday and trying a few different things. There's a couple of games that I have acquired recently that I'm kind of interested to see how you guys would react to in terms of, you know, maybe not doing it all the time, maybe doing it every so often. But yeah. Oh, Vice, you're getting a wee little error there, are you? There we go. See if that fixes it for you. But yes, there are a few games that I've have been thinking of trying out here on a Thursday, just to see how they go. You know, kind of similar ilk games to Farming Sim and SnowRunner. But you know, what games? What games? Right. One of them is Construction Sim. Hey, Dice. I would flash the lights back, but I've forgotten which button it is. There we are. But yes, one of them is Construction Sim, which I picked up recently in a Steam sale, and yeah, it's got me interested, that one, because it's kind of a similar kind of style. It's like SnowRunner meets Farming Sim almost in a way. So I was curious about that one. And the other one is I think it's called Transport Fever 2. And that one's more of a kind of transport management game. Kind of it looks kind of like SimCity meets Factorio or something like that, you know? And again, that one really piqued my interest, and I got it in a Steam sale recently. So I'm thinking of trying both of those out on stream at some point. Yes, I think it is Swift. Yeah, you start in like the 1900s, and you progress all the way through to like 2020, like current time sort of thing. And the technology advances as you go through the years and all that. It looks really fun, actually. It looks quite an interesting little kind of sim management game. So yes, interesting. I did know that it had a story mode part. Didn't realize it had scenarios as well. That's very interesting as well. That kind of gives you a little bit of extra something to do, I guess, doesn't it? So, yeah. Those are two games that I'm currently thinking of cycling in kind of the more immediate... and we're full. Good grief. Kind of thinking of... cycling those in oh. Dice, I'm confusing you. Sorry, I'll take this one. Yeah, thinking of cycling probably both of those in due course. Maybe I'll do that over April, because you know, we could take a couple of weeks on one, couple of weeks on the other, see how it goes, you know? Because I am curious about both of them. Not quite close enough there, sadly. As an April Fool's, eh? Oh, steady on now. April Fool's. Stream Fortnite. God, I don't think I could be seen dead streaming Fortnite. Are you gonna... No, is it still not close enough? Thought that would have been well close enough. There we go. Now it's unloading. Finally. right. This is going to be a big harvest. I don't even know if we'll get this done today. In the time I've got. I mean, we'll do our best. Oh, crikey. Right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start this going here. I'm going to hire a worker. Yep, just make a mockery of my lines. Thanks, Mr. Worker. Right. Let's take this up to the sugar factory and start loading it in for processing. Should work well. Should work well. You'll gift me going medieval if I do a stream on it, eh, Bart? Interesting. Well, maybe. I will have to take a look at that game to refresh my memory, because I have looked at it and I can't remember a thing about it. Of course I can't. It's me. What do you expect? Right, let's just see how much sugar that has put into the factory. Oh, wow. It hasn't really touched the sides. Wow. Okay. I was going to pick up that trailer, and then I remembered it's full of silage. That won't do at all. Not a game my typical audience will like, hey Bart? Ah! Going crazy here. Just take that over. Sorry, what were you saying there, Thais? Put upgraded factories in. Yes. I did actually mean to do that at some point, Thais. Thank you for reminding me. I'll have to put that into the server files later on. I think that would be a good one to have. Right, let's just empty this whilst the vehicle is here. Oh, come on. How much closer do you want me to get? That's more than close enough, right? Surely. There we go. Now it looks like I'm overshooting it. How weird. Da 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 da. Right. Let's just finish this little triangle here, and then we'll move on to the next bit, I think. There we are. Right, get nicely lined up. Perfect. Good stuff. There we go. Right. Hey, no problem, Swift. Have a good rest of your day. And thanks for dropping by. Hope to see you again at some point. That would be cool. Alright. God, there's so much of this field to do. Oh my lord, I could have probably 3 or 4 harvesters working in this field and I'd still be like behind schedule. It's just this field, thankfully, Thice. Just this field. Well, it's field 6, Bart. It's the entirety of field 6 that you see here. Yeah. Which is kind of a big one. Actually, you know what? I might actually get a 3rd harvester. Just so that, you know, we can really get the work going here. Right, let's get another harvester. We have the money. Let's get another harvester going. One of these. Yes, please. Lease another one of those. Yep. Back. Combinations. This guy. Lease. Yes. Yes. Well, well, Bart, I already have the time on the slowest possible setting at the moment, so yeah. This tractor is really in the way. Why did I... don't worry. Don't worry, Bart. I understood what you meant. Oh, thank you, Thice. Haha! When I'm too lazy to do something, get something else. Get someone else to do it. There we go. We are through. If that fence was like a little bit narrower, that would not be possible. I prefer the term helper, Thice, as opposed to slave. Right, let's get this guy unfolded. Oh, and I forget, of course. You're unpaid, and therefore, therefore it is slavery. Oh no! What have I done? Well, you know, that is typical British behaviour, I suppose. We are very well known for going around the world and just enslaving populations. British history. Ugh. Right. Now we got to lift this guy over here again. Fly, my pretty. Fly! Send in the gunboats. Right. Get this guy working here. Marvellous. Now then, I can focus on unloading vehicles. Ooh. I did not tell it to do that. Ah, it's a ghost! No, that's just probably my steering wheel being questionable. This guy is very loaded. Come on. I just wanna fill it up entirely so I can go and dump it out. Come on now. Oh no, it's a disaster. Right, there we go. One full tipper. Let's go and stick this in the old factory. Come back, and I imagine your harvester is probably quite full now, Thais, so I'll empty you next, and then I'll see what happens. 60%, right, yes. So that will definitely need emptying soon. Okay. There we go. Actually, you know what I might do? Is I might start putting some of the sugar beet in the silo next to the field. Just so that we can deal with it quicker than having to transport it all the way to the factory there. Yeah, I think I'll do that, because otherwise I'm going to be going back and forth quite a bit here. Ah! Hoodlum! I'm a crazy person. That's looking very full, very nice. I've arrived! Out of nowhere. Beautiful. Right. Let's go and see what these other harvesters are doing. Oh, how are you doing, my friend? You're reversing, okay. Cool. You still going there, that's good. Actually, I'm going to jump into this guy here and just finish off this little strip for him. There we are. Isn't it nice being in such a financial position on this game that you can just casually hire 2 massive sugar beet harvesters after buying one and not even blink? No problem, Thais. Right. Let's just empty this guy and then we can set him on his way again. Just there should be good. Cool. Tis a rich man's game sometimes, Bart, yes. We actually got most of this money from selling about 200,000 litres of clothing that came out of the tailor shop that we've got. pretty insane. Right, that one's going well. That one's going well. Oop. Can't jump into that one, so that's fine. Oh, doesn't that look nice, having the 3 harvesters in the field? Really, really good. Right, let's dump this in the silo down here. Quite glad I've got this here right now. Just makes this all much easier. Because some of this I might actually want to turn into sugar beet cut and feed it into the BGA. In fact, you know, that might make an interesting little farm setup at some point to experiment with, because the BGA is one aspect of farming sim that I've not done a lot with. I mean, we have one on this map. It actually came as part of the owned stuff that we have. But I've basically just been distributing silage to it and just letting it produce energy for us. But I've not really messed around with any of like the modular BGAs or anything like that. Or done like slurry and manure for it and all that kind of stuff. It may be interesting to like do a farming sim farm like specifically to feed a BGA, you know, doing like chaff harvesting for manure, for silage even, and cows for slurry and sugar beet cut. I don't actually know how you get sugar beet cut. I'll have to look that up actually. I'm assuming there's like some sort of choppy machine that chops it up or something. But I've never actually had a look at it before, so... So I don't know. But there's some great like modular BGA mods out there that that allow you to actually make like your own BGA setup as opposed to just like putting down one of the standard ones. I think that could be really interesting. Ooh, yeah. Actually, Bart, going full like just making a living off renewable energies. So like going, yeah, BGA, windmills, solar. Could even do like, because I know that some mods are like, some BGAs will produce like methane and stuff like that you can use as well. So maybe there's something in that we could do as well. I'll have to have a check of that actually and see what's possible. Because that could be a very interesting way to do a farm. Like I said, it's not something that I've done before. So yeah. Maybe. I'll have to do some research on that. Actually, you know what? I will do some research on that, and I will use the month of April to research mods and like different things that can go into such a farm. And over April, what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at Construction Sim and Transport Fever. That's what we're going to do. and then we'll come back in May with a new farming sim farm and do it focused on BGA. Yeah, I think that sounds quite interesting. Yeah, I like that idea. Plus, it'll give us a little break from farming sim as well, because, I mean, I love it, but you know, there's only so many times that you could see me harvest sugar beet. And it still be kind of interesting. So, yeah. I think I'll do that. That sounds, that actually sounds kind of interesting. Let me just empty this harvester for you there, Thijs. There we are. Marvellous. Yeah. I'll call it Alternatives April. April Alternatives. There you go. And we'll do that on Thursdays. That's what we'll do. You're still going over there. Cool. You're still going here. That's good. The AA! Oh no! What have I done? Again! Twice in one stream? Ah, is it a slow process, Thijs, for sugar beet cuts then? Because honestly, I've never actually looked into it. If you is there a specific machine or something, Thijs, for it? Let me have a look here. Oh, hey, look at that! Nice big corn header. I wonder if that's. Do we have one of those? Actually, do we have one of those? No, we don't. That might be an interesting little buy, actually. Is that that's the 10-meter one for the harvester we have, I think. It is. I'm going to buy that whilst it's there. Boom. Ah, okay, Thijs, no worries. I think my acceleration pedal is on the blink. I seem to be accelerating whenever I get into vehicles without actually accelerating, you know? Let's have a look. What did you just lease there? Front loader tool. Oh, okay. So... Ah, interesting. Oh, wow. That's... So basically, you have to put the bucket on the front loader and then scoop up some sugar beets, and that bucket will turn it into sugar beet cut, huh? That really does seem like a... Because that bucket didn't have a very big capacity at all, did it? Wow. I wonder if there's a mod to do cut sugar beets in a kind of more efficient way. Or whether that really is the only way. I mean, if you've got this many sugar beets, it will take an awfully long time, you know? See, look, totally missing the trailer there. Totally missing it. It's just like, nope. Huh. Interesting. Sure thing, Thais. If you come over to the silo in the corner of the field, I will dump a small amount here. Just like... right, so... there we go. I am stuck on a pile of sugar beets. There we are. Perfect. Oh, look at that. Now that is a thing of beauty. 3 harvesters like that, working their way through the fields. Yes, please. That's satisfying, that is. Ha 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 ha! I love it. I love it. Oh, there you are. I see you, Thais. Whee! Just over by that silo there. It's such a dinky little tractor. I love it. Alright, so... Oh. Ah, okay. So it kind of comes out the bottom. Interesting. Interesting. If you'd like to pop that in the silo, Thais, then we can get it out from there later. That would be awesome. Ooh. I have to get back to emptying duty. But I see how it's done. As you say, that would be a very long-winded process. Oh dear, are you having trouble over there, Thais? Don't mind you. No worries, mate. The joys of technical gremlins, eh? Okay, so carry on yourself there, Mr. Harvester, and let's see what these other guys are doing. You ain't finished. What are you doing? But I will empty you whilst you are sat here. Okay. Pipe out. There we are. Marvellous. In it goes. I'm actually really curious to see just how much sugar beet we're going to get, because I think we're actually just about going to finish this field. I'm kind of glad we got the kind of glad that we got the harvester, the extra harvesters, I should say. Although unloading them seems to be a bit of a pain. That's better. There we are. Right. In need of a bigger tractor there, Thais, hey? Ah. It did look so little dinky with that huge bucket on it. So, yeah, I get that. An ill-sized machine for the job, but... Right, come on you. Fill up fully, and then I can park next to you and go and get that third machine working again. Come on. Fill. Fill. You fiend. Fill up. There we go. Marvellous. Now then, let's get this thing up and moving again. Perfect. Perfect. Does this have anything in it? Yes, it does. Go empty this machine. Sure, Thais. Yeah, that lot that I dumped there, just go ahead and cut that all up. That's absolutely fine to do. Or you can just dump it in the silo if you don't want to cut it specifically. But yeah, either way, just pop it into that silo when you're done, and then it'll be from there we can get it in the back of a truck somewhere. And another load of sugar beets. This is a crazy amount. This is going to be some sort of ridiculous number when we finished here. It really will be. Oh. Right. Oh, that machine is full. Crikey Moses, it's a full-blown full-time job, that's for sure, this. Getting all of this unloaded. Phew. I don't want to look at how much sugar beet we've got until it's all done, and then I want to check it out. Because it's going to be quite astronomical. You've been taking a little look there, Thais, eh? Yeah, I want the grand total. Ooh, this guy is also on the verge of being full as well. In fact, he is full. Look at that. Perfect timing. Ha 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 ha! Won't be able to empty him completely, but at least with this vehicle. Ah, you found the perfect tractor for the job there, eh, Thais? Good stuff. That's another 82,000 litres, though. I do like the Fendt tractors. They are really nice, aren't they? There we are. Marvellous. Uh-oh. Have they crashed into each other? Oh, they have. Time to sort that out. Right, we are so close to being done. This is incredible. Ah, the Fendt 800 is a favourite of yours, is it, eh, Thais? Very nice. Very nice indeed. Right, there we are. Okay, that's another load. Oh, these harvesters are so nearly finished. Look at them. They're all finishing their last little strips. Apart from that one over there on the left, that's got a little bit more to do. Follow behind this guy. Wait for him to be done. Oh, the timing on this is also going to be perfect for the stream length, guys. I was actually worried that I wouldn't get it all done before the end of the stream, but let me just tuck myself in here. Perfect. Pipe out. Empty away. 70% full. Not bad. Not bad at all. There's that little piece over there that I must go and get, otherwise it's going to annoy me. Just grab this. It may only be 100 litres, but that's 100 litres that I want. Oh, wow! It actually was 100 litres. Guys, I'm psychic. And I've just crashed into my own truck. How about that? Right. Is there a bit that's that you can't pick up there, Thais? Don't worry about it. It's fine, you know. If there's a little bit that's not going to come up, it's all right, you know. Okay, this unloaded. That's another 40%. So that's another full load. Beautiful. And let's have a little look at this guy. Ah, this guy is Very close to being finished. I'll just grab these little bits that are left. Here we are, another 60% on this harvester as well. So that has been a titanic sugar beet harvest. I would not be surprised if we've actually got 1 million litres of sugar beet between what I've put in the factory and what we've harvested up. I would not be surprised. Right. Just back this guy into the trigger. Not quite close enough there. Oh yes, Thice. What's your fast way? Oh, that is amazing. I like that. Yes. Takes a little bit of time, doesn't it, to just kind of sit there and let it do its business. But yeah, that actually works rather well. Don't cut too many, by the way. I want to see what the grand total is of everything. Right. Do we have anything in this vehicle? Yes, we do. Alright, so it doesn't reduce the capacity, I guess, I'm guessing. Right. Let's add this to the pile, and then let's have a look at our total numbers. So there we are. Let's have some silence. So it was 2 lots, 2 full lots from the back of one of those vehicles in the factory. So that was 82,000 litres for each one. So that's 164,000 there. Now let's have a look at what we have in the storage. So 164,000 plus 180,000 plus another 20,000 from the cuts. That's well, that there is 500,000 plus another 184. So we have 600. And my brain won't do maths. No. 664,000 litres of sugar beets from that field. So pretty much 2/3 of a million from this field. I don't think we'll be ever hurting for sugar beet ever again. That's aye, Thice. Let's keep that that little setup you've got there. That's a good little setup for sugar beet cuts, definitely. Wow. Okay, that is a lot. Yeah, that is a lot of sugar beets. That is going to produce so much sugar. That is ridiculous. Yeah, or we could cut it all and put it all into the BGA, or maybe we'll save that for when we do our BGA farm. Anyway, guys, that is all I have time for today. So, as always, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for all of your company and your... thank you, Thijs, for your help as well on the sugar beet cuts. But yeah, thanks to everybody else as well. Now, tomorrow will be a SnowRunner stream. Same time as this one, 6 o'clock GMT. And that's because I'm not able to stream on Sunday as I'm working from 9:30 to 8 o'clock. Don't you just love it? Don't you just love it? But hey, that's life. And next Thursday, I think we'll dive into maybe Construction Sim first. Yeah, maybe Construction Sim first. Or Transport Fever 2. I'm not sure. I will weigh the options. But yes, April Thursdays, we're going to do those two games for a couple of weeks each. And then we'll be back in May with a BGA farm, I think. Because that'll be really fun to try out. Yeah, I think that will be fun. And I will do some investigation on the best mods to use for such things. But for now, guys, that is time. So, once again, thank you very much for joining me and keeping me company and, you know, just making the stream awesome. You're all awesome. And as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now, everyone.